GED Practice Test 2026 Reasoning Through Language Arts, RLA, Full Course Skills Breakdown. Question 1. What is the total time allotted for the full RLA test? 90 minutes. 115 minutes. 150 minutes. 180 minutes. The full RLA exam takes about 150 minutes, including the essay and sections. Question 2. How many sections are there in the GED RLA test? 1, 2, 3, 5. The test consists of 3 sections: reading, essay, and writing/language. Question 3. Is there a break during the RLA test? No. Yes, a 10-minute break between sections 2 and 3. Yes, a 30-minute lunch break. Yes, 2 minutes between every question. A 10-minute break is scheduled after the essay portion. Question 4. Which of these skills is not tested on the RLA exam? Reading comprehension. Essay writing. Algebraic equations. Grammar and usage. Math skills like algebra are tested on the mathematical reasoning exam, not RLA. Question 5. What is the passing score for the RLA section? 100, 145. 165, 175. A score of 145 is the standard passing threshold for high school equivalency. Question 6. Which question format involves choosing from a list that appears when you click a box? Multiple choice. Drag and drop. Drop down. Hotspot. Drop-down menus are commonly used for editing and language questions. Question 7. True or false, the RLA test includes both fiction and non-fiction. True. False. The test includes about 25% literary, fiction, and 75% informational, non-fiction. Question 8. What is the focus of the language part of the RLA? Reading faster. Editing and correcting written English. Learning a second language. Public speaking. Language questions focus on grammar, punctuation, and sentence structure. Question 9. What happens if you run out of time on the essay section? You fail the whole test. You cannot finish the essay, but you move to the next section. The timer adds 10 minutes automatically. You get to take the test home. The section closes, and you move on to the next part after the break. Question 10. Why are multiple passages sometimes presented together? To confuse the test taker. To require the student to compare and synthesize info. Because the computer screen is large. To provide more reading time. Analyzing multiple viewpoints is a key higher-level skill tested. Question 11. How are the points for the essay combined with the rest of the RLA? They are not combined. They are weighted and added to the total RLA score. The essay is worth 100% of the score. The essay only counts if you fail the multiple choice. The essay is one part of the overall RLA score calculation. Question 12. What should you do if you don't know the answer to a multiple choice question? Leave it blank. Eliminate wrong answers and guess. Close the test. Ask the proctor. There is no penalty for guessing on the GED. Question 13. Which skill involves determining the logical validity of an argument? Vocabulary, critical reasoning, spelling, punctuation. Critical reasoning is essential for evaluating evidence and arguments. Question 14. What kind of texts are workplace documents? Poems, memos, manuals, and policy reports. Novels, comic books. The GED tests real-world reading skills including workplace communications. Question 15. What is active reading? Reading while running. Engaging with the text by taking notes or mental summaries. Reading the same sentence over and over. Reading only the first paragraph. Active reading helps improve comprehension and retention. Question 16. In the writing section, what does a sentence fragment lack? A period, a subject, a verb, or a complete thought. Capital letters. Adjectives. A fragment is an incomplete sentence. Question 17. How many questions are typically in the RLA reading sections? 10. Approximate 40 to 50. 105. Across the two reading/language sections, there are roughly 40 to 50 questions total. Question 18. What is the main goal of the reading for meaning skill? Speed reading. Understanding the author's message and details. Memorizing dates. Counting the number of characters. Comprehending the actual meaning and intent is the core goal. Question 19. Can you go back to section 1 after you start the essay, section 2? Yes. No. Only if you have extra time. Only with permission. Once a section is submitted or the time expires, you cannot go back. Question 20. What is a hotspot question? A question about the weather. A question where you click on a specific area of an image. A very difficult question. A question that changes every minute. Hotspots require you to click a specific part of a graphic or text.